Hello everybody, welcome back to another one of my Baddies West reviews. This week we're on episode 6. I like to just jump right into it, so let's just start. At the very start of the episode, we see Biggie, Rolly outside talking, and Razor ends up joining them. They talk about the night before and their performances and whatnot. Rolly also ends up bringing up the Scotty drama to Razor. Razor pretty much shuts it down quickly. It seemed like she didn't really want to talk about it, and they didn't really talk about much, so we're just going to move on to Natalie and Tommy's conversation. Natalie says that she wants to support the new girls and that she wants to be in the crowd cheering them on while they're performing. Tommy says that she agrees with all of that, but she said most of the girls weren't really all too good, more so speaking about Stunna Girl. Again, they weren't talking about too much, so we're gonna move on. We then see Cat, Scotty, and Stunna Girl. They're sitting down having a conversation, and Cat tells Stunna Girl that she's proud of her, that she held her composure during the performance, and she thought it was dope that she was able to be on the same stage as Tommy without a fight going down. And then Cat starts talking about the drama between Tommy and Stunna Girl. She says that she watched the footage herself, and you can clearly see Tommy throwing a drink, which is completely accurate. And then the next thing we see is Lo, Krishan, and Skye again talking about the night before. Skye tells Krishan that Tommy felt a way about Tommy not closing out the show. Krishan says that she actually really likes Tommy, but that's just weird of her, which I do agree. I don't really feel like it's all too deep. It's not like Krishan even had a good record at that, but if people want to see her more, I don't really see the problem. Moving on from that, Natalie ends up calling Biggie to her room because she wants Biggie to help her gather the girls around to get them to go out. So Biggie runs down the hallway. She's telling the girls to start getting ready because they're all going to go somewhere. Then as the girls are ready, they head down the stairs, and I really like Stunna Girl's look if she was planning on going street walking. Natalie to me looked concerning, and then I really liked Razor's look. But as the girls are all ready to go, Natalie tells them that the Baddies bus actually broke down. Natalie then ends up addressing the girls being childish with each other because if you guys don't know, they were promoting these flyers and Tommy and Stunna Girl blocked each other's names off of their flyers. Stunna Girl calls Tommy grandma, but nothing much really happened, so they move on and they go to the club. The club honestly seemed like it was a really good turnout. Rolly performed, Stunna Girl performed, Tommy and Krishan as well. We're gonna skip Skye because I don't even know what that was. But the girls end up leaving the club and get back on the bus to go home. The next day, Natalie and Krishan's pet are having a talk because she was supposed to be Krishan's babysitter on the show, yet she pretty much never knows where Krishan is, and really thus far hasn't really been on her. And I kind of agreed with Natalie because what else does Skye have to offer to the show? I don't even know why she's on the show, but apparently it's for Krishan and she's not even doing that. But either way, I feel like the scene was kind of fake. Natalie just looks like a bad actor to me. I don't know, it's just kind of awkward. But in that conversation, Krishan's pet ends up talking about Lo popping up and performing, which in my opinion, Lo is actually an OG bad girl, so I feel like she, if anybody, should be able to do that. But I'm glad after Skye brought that up, Natalie told her pretty much to just stick to DJing. But moving on, Lo and Razor are talking outside and Tommy ends up joining them. They talk about Skye. They didn't really like how she got up and just performed her song. Personally, I didn't really care about it or the song. But Tommy and Lo seem to have really hit it off, and it seems like they're really starting to like each other more. I feel like everybody's starting to like Lo a lot. But moving on, Cat brings Biggie and Stunna Girl for a conversation because she feels like their drama really wasn't that big of a deal. Biggie at the beginning of their conversation says that she really doesn't care for Stunna Girl, and then they start talking about how the drama really transpired. Zeus ends up doing a playback of what really happened, and you can see that Biggie wasn't even really talking to Stunna Girl, but Biggie was just answering a question that was asked to everybody that was on the sprinter. The two of them start to go back and forth, insults in their argument, and the Zeus employee actually comes in because she's helping Stunna Girl, I think, with her mic. And Stunna Girl ended up saying a slick comment, and Biggie socks her right in her mouth. And then she pretty much ends up getting thrown into the bench behind her from what it looks like. And what I thought was interesting was Stunna Girl was saying that Biggie snuck her, but she's the one who snuck Tommy super hard. But anyways, that's where the episode finishes, and then we get the previews for next week, which looks like there will be a round 2 between Biggie and Stunna Girl. Overall, I thought this episode was pretty meh. I thought it was relatively boring as well. I feel like no episode so far this season has really been all too interesting. Again, I feel like everything's just so dragged out, but that's just my opinion. Let me know how you guys feel down below. If you guys made it to the end of this video, be sure to give it a like. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.